Welcome to Fazza Poetry World, where hearts turn into poetry. My love, before I say anything else, before the world hears our story, before the promises echo in front of others, I need you to listen, not just with your ears, but with your heart. Because what I am about to say, is not just a yes, it is a lifetime wrapped in truth. I will marry you. Yes. I will. But not the kind of marriage people clap for and forget. Not the kind that shines outside and silently breaks inside. I will marry you, only if we promise something deeper than vows, something stronger than rings, something real, something ours. I know you have waited, quietly, patiently, beautifully. You never forced my heart, never rushed my soul, never turned love into pressure. You stood beside me, not demanding, just hoping. And I saw it in the way your eyes softened when we spoke about us, I felt it in the silence between your words, those pauses that carried dreams you were too gentle to speak. Every time I changed the topic, you never questioned my love. But let me tell you today, it was never doubt. It was fear, not of loving you, but of losing something so real. Because from the very first moment, you felt different. You were not chaos, you were calm. You were not a performance, you were peace. And in a world full of noise, you became my quiet. That's when I knew, I don't just want a moment with you, I want a life. But listen to me carefully now, before we stand under lights, before we wear smiles for photos, before people call it perfect, I need one promise. Not a small one, not an easy one, but the one that will decide everything. We will not copy love. We will not borrow it from others. We will not follow a script written by people who forgot how to feel. Because I have seen it, I have seen couples laughing outside and dying inside. I have seen hands held for pictures, but hearts that stopped holding each other long ago. I have seen forever turn into habit, and love turn into silence. And I refuse to become that. I don't want a marriage that just survives. I don't want a relationship that exists, without living. I want a love that breathes. A love that grows, even when it hurts, even when it's hard. I want us to be real. I want us to listen, not just to reply, but to understand. I want us to ask, how are you really? And wait for the truth, not the easy answer. I want a love that speaks honestly, even when the truth trembles. Because silence is where distance is born. And I am afraid of one thing, just one thing, not the wedding day. Not the responsibilities. Not even forever. I am afraid of slowly losing you, while still standing next to you. I am afraid of becoming strangers. Under the same roof. Of waking up beside you, but no longer knowing your heart. That is what scares me. So promise me this. Promise me we will never stop choosing each other. not just in big moments, but in the small ones. In tired mornings, in long days, in quiet nights where words feel heavy. Promise me, we won't let routine replace love. We won't assume we already know each other. We will keep asking, keep learning, keep discovering. Because people change, hearts grow, souls evolve. And I want to fall in love with every version of you. Again, and again, and again. Promise me we will argue, but with kindness. That even in anger, we won't forget respect. That we won't use words like weapons, but like bridges, to find our way back. Promise me we will forgive, not because it's easy, but because we value us more than our ego. Promise me, we will show up. Even when we don't feel like it. Even when we are tired, confused, overwhelmed. Because love is not about perfect days, it is about staying, especially on imperfect ones. Say to me, I'm tired, but I'm still here. I don't understand everything, but I choose you. I'm struggling, but I trust you. That is love. Not control, not fear, but protection. Because what we are building is too rare to risk. Too beautiful to neglect. Too real to fake. Love is not a picture. It is not a moment frozen in time. Love is how we return to each other after every storm. After every misunderstanding. After every silence. It is in the way we come back, not the way we leave. There will be days we forget. Days life pulls us away, days we feel distant, days we don't understand each other. We will stumble. We will fall. We will make mistakes. But listen, that's not the problem. The problem is only if we stop trying. So promise me, no matter how far we drift, we will always find our way back. Always. Because this marriage is not about perfection. It is about presence. It is about choosing each other, over and over, in every season. I remember, one day I found our old picture. And I just stared at it. Not because I wanted to go back, but because I saw everything we survived. The confusion. The silence. The distance. Moments when we didn't understand each other, moments when we almost gave up, but we didn't. We stayed. We chose. We tried again. And that is why I believe in us. That is why I can stand here, and say this with certainty, I will marry you. Not for the wedding. Not for the celebration. Not for the world. But for the life we will build, in the quiet. In the ordinary. In the small, unnoticed moments. In sleepy mornings, when we barely speak, but still hold hands. In random thank yous, for things people don't see. In long hugs, that heal without words. In soft questions, that say I still care. That is where love lives. not in applause, not in attention, but in staying, when leaving would be easier. So my love, this is my promise. We will keep choosing each other. We will keep speaking. We will keep listening. We will keep returning. Year after year, season after season, even when life changes us, we won't stop finding each other again. And if we can promise this, truly promise this, then yes, I will marry you. With joy in my heart, with pride in my soul, with a love that is not afraid anymore. Because I am not afraid of forever, I am only afraid of forgetting what makes us, us. And I swear, I will protect it. I will protect you. I will protect us. With everything I have. My yes, is not for a perfect life. It is not for flawless days. My yes, is for a faithful love. A real love. A love that speaks, listens, forgives, and stays. That is the love I choose. That is the life I want. With you, always. And my love, if this is where our story truly begins, then let me take you deeper, beyond promises, beyond words, into the parts of love people rarely talk about. Because loving you, is not just about the beautiful days. It is also about the days when everything feels heavy, when the world is too loud, and our hearts forget how to stay quiet. There will be moments, when I won't understand you. Moments when your silence will confuse me, when your distance will hurt me, when your words may not come out the way you feel them. And maybe, in those moments, I will feel lost. But listen to me carefully, even then, I will not walk away. Because real love, is not tested when everything is perfect. It is tested, when everything feels like it's falling apart. And in those moments, I want us to remember one thing, we are not against each other. It's us, against the problem. Not you vs me, never that. Because the moment we turn into enemies, love begins to lose its way. So promise me, when we argue, we won't try to win. We will try to understand. We won't keep score of mistakes, we won't collect each other's flaws like evidence. Instead, we will hold space. Space for mistakes, space for growth, space for healing. Because we are human. And humans, they break sometimes. They say things they don't mean. They close off when they should open up. They run, when they should stay. But love is what brings them back. And I want us to always come back. Not perfectly, but honestly. My love, there will be days when I won't be my best. Days when I feel weak, when I question myself, when I don't know how to carry everything inside me. And on those days, I won't need you to fix me. I will just need you, to sit beside me. To remind me, that I am not alone. And I promise you, I will do the same. When life breaks you a little, when your smile feels forced, when your heart feels tired, I won't ask you to be strong. I will just hold your hand, and stay. Because sometimes, love is not about answers. It's about presence. Just being there, without conditions, without expectations. And my love, there will be seasons. Seasons where everything feels right, where we laugh more than we worry, where love feels light and easy. But there will also be seasons, where things feel distant. Where we are busy, where time slips away from us, where we forget to say the small things that matter. And in those seasons, we must be careful. Because love doesn't disappear suddenly, it fades, slowly, quietly, in the absence of attention. So promise me, we will never become too busy, for each other. No matter how full life gets, no matter how tired we are, we will still find time. Time to talk, time to listen, time to reconnect. Even if it's just a few minutes, even if it's just a simple "how was your day?" Because sometimes, the smallest moments, hold the deepest love. And my love, I want us to grow. Not just as a couple, but as individuals too. I don't want to lose myself in you, and I don't want you to lose yourself in me. I want us to stand strong, on our own, and still choose each other. Because love is not about losing identity. It is about sharing it. Supporting dreams, encouraging growth, celebrating each other's victories. Even the quiet ones, the ones no one else sees. I want to be your safe place, but also your biggest supporter. The one who believes in you, even when you doubt yourself. The one who reminds you, of who you are, when the world tries to change you. And my love, there will be times when life tests us. Not just emotionally, but in ways we cannot predict. Challenges, failures, unexpected storms. And in those moments, we will have two choices. To fall apart, or to hold on tighter. And I choose, to hold on. To fight for us, not against you. Because what we have, is not ordinary. It is built, on patience, on understanding, on quiet strength. And those things, they don't break easily. But they need care. They need effort. They need intention. So promise me, we won't take each other for granted. We won't assume love is enough, without showing it. We will say I love you, not just in words, but in actions. In the way we speak, in the way we listen, in the way we stay. And my love, years from now, when time has changed us, when life has shaped us, when we are no longer the same people we are today, I still want to look at you, and feel the same warmth. Maybe not the same excitement, maybe not the same innocence, but something deeper. Something stronger. A love that has been tested, proven, and still stands. A love that says, we made it. Not because it was easy, but because we didn't give up. And if one day, we sit together in silence, no words, no distractions, just us. I want that silence, to feel full. Full of memories, full of understanding, full of love that doesn't need to be spoken. Because that is the kind of love I dream of. Not loud, not perfect, but real. So my love, if you are still here, if your heart still feels the same, if you still believe in this us, then take my hand, not just for today, but for every tomorrow. And let's continue writing this story, not for the world to admire, but for us to live. Slowly, honestly, together. Always.